Hey everybody, and welcome back. And today's featured game for this video is Exist Archive. So it's pretty much an RPG game, and some people mentioned how the battle system is kind of similar to Valkyrie Profile. Never played that game or series before. However, I've seen one of the games on the PlayStation 2 and the graphics are completely amazing and phenomenal. So basically what this game is, everything you do is timed, and everything you do has a certain amount of seconds for the action. So let's say if you have like 40 seconds per battle, then you only get like 5 seconds for an attack. I don't know, like 10 seconds for a guard. So it's just pretty much, you kind of have to watch what you choose to do because it's like timed. It kind of, when I play this, it kind of remind me of like it reminded me of like Eternal Sonata a little bit, but hold on, but not as fantastic as Eternal Sonata, and it maybe a little bit of Final Fantasy 13, just maybe a little bit. So I found this game through PlayStation Now, and if you are well aware of what is PlayStation Now, it's basically a subscription service where you probably spend about maybe $60 for a 12-month subscription where you can like stream games on the PlayStation. And while it does sound nice on paper, I'm just gonna be honest, a lot of these games they're very old, or they're PlayStation Vita reject games, and I hate to sound so harsh like that. Okay, but this game is Exist Archive. It's just one of those games that you can tell that it was definitely ported from the Vita. Like, you could definitely tell like this is like a Vita game, because it does not hide the fact with its graphics. It does not hide the fact with its frame rate dropping. It does not hide it. The same thing when I looked at, I can't speak on Tokyo Xanadu. However, I knew when I picked that game up, when I played it on the PlayStation 4, I knew it had to be a Vita game. The same thing with Knights of Azure. I knew that was a Vita game. The same thing with Blue Reflection. It just seemed like for some reason, when it seemed like all the Vita games, it runs so awkwardly, like on the PlayStation 4. I just don't know why. And she looks like Hasune Miku, doesn't she? But it's just, I don't know. So I would like to discuss something that was also on my mind, and someone on the what is that forum called? What is that forum that I be going to? It's called, I think the forum, what is it? What the world? Okay, I'm gonna come back to that later. So, okay, GameSpot. So someone on GameSpot said that this game is a very slog dungeon crawler, and I had to look up the definition of slog, and it says work hard over a period of time, and this is true because these dungeons are very, very long. You get no hub world. You just, everything's from a list. Go to this dungeon. Go to that dungeon. Go to this. Go to this. Go to that. I think this game is aesthetically pleasing. Visually, it looks nice, but you can just definitely tell it's a Vita game. But anyways, I seen that Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl and what have it, and my question is, are we getting the megas? I don't know. I kind of didn't really care that we didn't get megas, because I'm like, well, it was just a hit or miss, and I kind of enjoy like the Dynamax concept and whatnot. But when I was reading up why there was no megas, it was basically there was time constraints for the game. The Switch had limitation and hardware issues, and I mean, I understand that sometimes we just don't have enough time to do something. We just don't have enough time to finish it. I understand that sometimes we can't meet a deadline for something. But when I think about it, did they only really have a year and a half to do Sword and Shield? Because I mean, hell, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon came out like in 2017, and I don't know if they was working on Sword and Shield while they was finishing Ultra Sun and Moon. I just don't know. I mean, I play Pokemon Shield and Pokemon fans, and that's the thing with the Pokemon fans. I don't know what is their problem like on the internet, because the Pokemon fans I see in real life, like the people I meet in real life, I said, "Well, did you like Sword and Shield?" They said, "Oh yeah, I like it," and they had no problem with it though. But like on the internet, like everybody going in on this and that, and these graphics is trash. This look bad. The animation look bad. They taking motion data from the 3DS. They doing this and that, and I'm like, goodness. Oh my gosh, I'm playing a Pokemon game for graphics? What? Okay, come on now, y'all. If I want to play a game for graphics, I think I'd play something like, uh I don't know, Marvel Spider-Man, hell. I mean, hell, Call of Duty. I don't play none of them games. Grand Theft Auto. I mean, come on now, y'all. Pokemon game, really, really. Anyways, guys, this is a very long game. It's if you just want to play like a mindless RPG game, this is for you. Stream it on PlayStation Now at your own risk. Let me stop. It's an okay game. I get like a 6 out of 10.